Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Welcome back to my channel, Cyber Network. Today we have something incredibly exciting lined up for you. In the digital age, cybersecurity is paramount. With the increasing number of cyber threats, protecting our digital assets has never been more critical. Understanding how hackers operate is crucial for defending against them. By studying their methods, we can anticipate their moves and build stronger defenses. A hacking lab provides a safe and legal environment to learn and experiment with ethical hacking techniques. Here, you can simulate real-world scenarios without the risk of causing harm. This controlled environment allows you to explore vulnerabilities without real-world consequences. You can identify weaknesses in systems and learn how to patch them effectively. You can test security tools, practice penetration testing, and deepen your understanding of cyber threats. This hands-on experience is invaluable for anyone serious about cybersecurity. Think of it as your personal cybersecurity playground, a place where you can hone your skills, experiment with new tools, and stay ahead of the curve in the ever-evolving world of cyber threats. Whether you're a security enthusiast or an aspiring professional, a hacking lab is an invaluable asset. It provides a practical learning experience that theoretical knowledge alone cannot offer. It's a hands-on learning experience that goes beyond textbooks and videos. By engaging directly with the tools and techniques used by both attackers and defenders, you gain a deeper, more intuitive understanding of cybersecurity. Let's dive in and build your very own hacking lab. With the right setup, you can transform your curiosity into expertise and become a formidable force in the world of cybersecurity. Before we begin, let's gather the necessary tools. Fortunately, you won't need expensive equipment. A standard computer with decent specifications will suffice. Ensure you have at least 8 GB of RAM, but more is recommended for smoother operation. Ample storage space is also crucial, as you'll be downloading various tools and virtual machine images. On the software side, you'll need a virtualization platform like VirtualBox or VMware Workstation. These tools allow you to run multiple operating systems simultaneously on your computer. Don't worry, we'll cover the installation process in detail later. For now, make sure your computer meets these basic requirements. With your hardware and software ready, let's install the virtualization platform. We'll use VirtualBox for this guide, as it's free, user-friendly, and widely available. Head over to the official VirtualBox website and download the appropriate installer for your operating system. Run the installer and follow the on-screen instructions. The installation process is straightforward, but pay attention to any customization options. Once installed, launch VirtualBox and familiarize yourself with its interface. You'll be creating virtual machines here which will house your hacking lab environments. Now comes the exciting part: choosing an operating system for your hacking lab. Kali Linux is a popular choice among security professionals. It comes preloaded with a vast array of penetration testing tools. Another option is Parrot OS, similar to Kali but with a focus on anonymity and privacy. Ultimately, the choice is yours. For this guide, we'll focus on Kali Linux due to its widespread use. You can download the Kali Linux ISO image from their official website. Make sure to choose the correct version based on your system architecture, whether it's 32-bit or 64-bit. With Kali Linux downloaded, let's install it on a virtual machine. This process will allow you to run Kali Linux in a contained environment, perfect for testing and development, without affecting your main operating system. Open VirtualBox and click on New to create a new virtual machine. VirtualBox is a powerful tool that allows you to run multiple operating systems on your computer simultaneously. Give it a descriptive name like Kali Lab and select Linux as the type and Debian 64-bit as the version. This helps in identifying the virtual machine easily, especially if you plan to create multiple VMs. Allocate at least 2 GB of RAM to the virtual machine. This ensures that Kali Linux runs smoothly without any performance issues. If your host machine has more RAM, you can allocate more for better performance. And create a virtual hard disk with a minimum of 20 GB of storage space. This space will be used to store the operating system and any files you create or download while using Kali Linux. Once the virtual machine is created, click on Settings and go to the Storage section. This is where you will configure the virtual machine to use the Kali Linux ISO file. Under Storage Devices, click on the empty disk icon and then on the optical drive icon next to it. This step is crucial as it allows the virtual machine to boot from the ISO file. Choose a disk file and select the Kali Linux ISO image you downloaded earlier. This ISO file contains the installation files for Kali Linux. Click OK to save the settings. This confirms all the configurations you have made so far. Now start your Kali Linux virtual machine. The virtual machine will boot from the ISO file, and you can proceed with the installation of Kali Linux. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the installation process. Once installed, you will have a fully functional Kali Linux environment ready for use. Section 6. Secure your playground. Configuring your network settings. In this section, we will walk you through the essential steps to ensure your network settings are properly configured for a safe and secure hacking environment. Before you start hacking, it's crucial to configure your network settings for safety. This is a fundamental step to protect both your host machine and your virtual environment from potential threats. By default, VirtualBox uses a network address translation, or NAT, network mode. This mode is designed to provide a basic level of security by isolating the virtual machine from the host machine and the internet. This isolation is crucial because it ensures that any activities within the virtual machine do not directly impact your host machine or expose it to external threats. While this provides a basic level of security, it may not be sufficient for more advanced ethical hacking activities. For enhanced security and better control over your network traffic, it's recommended to use the host-only network mode for ethical hacking. This mode allows communication between the virtual machine and the host machine, but prevents any traffic from reaching the external network. This means that your hacking activities will be confined to your local environment, reducing the risk of unintended consequences. To configure this, go to the virtual machine settings. This is where you can make the necessary adjustments to ensure your network is set up correctly. Once in the settings menu, navigate to the network section. Here you will find various options for configuring your network modes. Select Host-Only Adapter under the Attached to drop-down menu. This will enable the host-only network mode for your virtual machine. You may need to create a new host-only network if one doesn't exist. This can be done easily within the VirtualBox interface by following the prompts to set up a new network. Once configured, your hacking activities will remain confined within your virtual environment. This setup not only enhances security, but also provides a controlled environment for testing and learning. Remember, proper network configuration is a critical step in ethical hacking. It ensures that your activities are safe, secure, and confined to your virtual environment, protecting both your host machine and the broader internet. With these settings in place, you can proceed with your ethical hacking activities with confidence, knowing that your network is secure and well configured. Section 7. Sharpening your skills, essential tools and resources. Kali Linux comes pre-installed with numerous hacking tools, but there are always additional resources to explore. Websites like ExploitDB and PacketStorm provide a wealth of information on vulnerabilities and exploits. For practicing your skills, consider vulnerable virtual machines like Metasploitable. These machines are intentionally designed with vulnerabilities for educational purposes. Remember, always use these tools and resources ethically and responsibly. Engage in Capture the Flag or CTF competitions to test your skills and learn from others. CTFs are online challenges that simulate real-world cybersecurity scenarios. Section 8. Keeping up to date, maintaining and updating your hacking lab. Cybersecurity is a constantly evolving field. New vulnerabilities are discovered and new tools are developed regularly. To stay ahead of the curve, it's essential to keep your hacking lab updated. Regularly update your Kali Linux virtual machine to ensure you have the latest security patches and software versions. Explore new tools and techniques by reading security blogs, attending webinars, and participating in online forums. The more you learn, the more effective you'll be at ethical hacking. Section 9. Conclusion: your journey into the world of ethical hacking. Congratulations, you've successfully built your own hacking lab. You now have a safe and legal environment to experiment with ethical hacking techniques. Remember, ethical hacking is about using your knowledge for good. Always obtain proper authorization before testing systems or networks that don't belong to you. Your journey into the world of cybersecurity has just begun. Embrace continuous learning, practice responsibly, and use your skills to make the digital world a safer place. Thanks for watching and learning with us. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. We value your feedback. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech insights. Stay safe online, Cyber Network.